Good morning. So sometimes life is all about timing, and I'm going to talk to you about a book today called Last Year's River by Alan Morris Jones. It's a beautiful cover. Alan was a young writer, got a nice book deal with Houghton Mifflin. This book is beautifully written, and it came out unfortunately in the fall of 2001, which, as you probably remember, turned out to be a bad time for books to come out. His book tour was canceled and things didn't go well from there with this particular book. Alan is he's a perseverer. He's published some really nice books since then. I especially recommend Bloom of Bones, which is another beautifully written book. He's also an editor. He published two of my books, High and Inside, a novel, and 56 Counties, which I'm forever grateful for. He agreed to publish that book before I ever even started writing it, so that was a pretty nice boost of confidence for me. So I'm going to read the beginning of Last Year's River, which is a novel you should look for. "It's not an easy thing to tell a true story," she said. She was a tiny, dried woman, still limping after last year's bad hip. A woman who managed to maintain a kind of self-contained elegance even under her corn-husk skin, the swollen marbles of her joints. It was in her varying posture, the meticulousness with which she placed a fork over her plate, a toughness to recall certain wildflowers, how you can twist at them and the fibers in their stalks will hold them together. She displayed her wealth in tasteful, understated flourishes. Molesworth cabinetry, an exquisite little Maynard Dixon landscape above her writing desk, a tiger skin draped over the back of her couch, its back split by a brief, hardened cut. That first shot went high, she said. She had taken to giving away some of her treasures, photographs, charm bracelets, well-historied watches, as if possession were a burden from which she was asking to be delivered. We walked through her emptying apartment, room to room, the woman hobbling over a man's overlarge cane. "I'm fine from here up," she said, easing down into her chair, holding a level hand to her throat. "But this body has been giving me no end of trouble." I asked her first question, and she looked up at me with eyes light and quick as bees. "I was not so naive," she said, "as to think that stepping onto that train had been experienced a dozen times, 100 times before. The young lady goes west had not been experienced a dozen times, 100 times before. The young lady goes west. I was not so unexposed, not so unread as to suppose that those mountains had not always existed as a potential. But how many people go west not to find hope, but to put an end to it? My mother's reaction when I caught pregnant? Ship her off. The first significant betrayal of my life was not my father's death, but my mother's insouciance. She stared past the iron railing of her concrete landing, past the green, manicured skirt of lawn, and into the kiln-fired reds of the desert. "Virginia?" "Wyoming," she said, starting. She leaned forward to touch my knee. "Let me tell you about Wyoming." Last Year's River by my good friend Alan Morris Jones. Have a great day.